In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up the applications, the posting applications for Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. These are located in the profile settings under Social Cloud Suite down here. And you'll have to have the developer's rights in order to see these fields. And what we're going to be changing is this text right here. So instead of saying posted by Social Cloud Suite, it's going to say posted by the application that you create. One thing I want to clarify is I'm only seeing this because I'm logged in as this Facebook page admin. If I was just a friend or a follower of the page, you can see that it's not there. So if you're just posting content on your pages that you want your followers on Facebook to see, I wouldn't worry about making those changes back on Social Cloud Suite. When you would want to change them, though, is if you're posting on behalf of a client who is also an admin of a page. You would want them to see the name of your application and not the name of another application. So let me show you how to do that now. To start creating your Facebook app, you want to go to developers.facebook.com/apps. You can also just Google create a Facebook app, and it's going to be the first choice that comes up. So I click on add a new app. Select website. We need to give it a name. You can call it the name of your agency or the name of your business, or give it some generic sounding name. And click on Create New Facebook App ID. Leave this set to no because this is not going to be a test application. Choose a category. Business is fine. Click Create App ID. We're going to scroll down. And here, tell us about your website. This needs to be our website because it's still our website that's initiating the post. So you enter in our information there. That's socialcloudsuite.com. You can copy it, put it there for the mobile site. Click Next. That app's created now. We'll scroll up, go to My Apps, find the app that you just created. And now you're going to have to enter some information about it. Before you do that, now is just a good time. Grab this app ID here, copy it, come back to Social Cloud Suite, and that goes right in the app ID. Click on Show for App Secret. Copy that. Paste it into Facebook App Secret, and then you want to come down and click Save. So we'll go back to Profile Settings, and you can see that that's saved there. Now we'll go back to the Facebook section. Under Settings, even though we put in the URL, it didn't save it in this box here. This is the box that has to be filled out. So copy it down here, paste it in, click Save Changes, and there. Even though that says our site, that is not what the posting application will be named. That will be the name that you gave it back on when you first created the app. We're going to come back to status and review here in a second, but let's go down to app details. Short description, you could just put something like social media. Publisher, you can put any name there you want. It doesn't have to be us. So this can be your information. Tagline can be yours. Long description can be yours. Explanation for permissions. Just write something like, I need permission to post to my clients' social media accounts. You have to put a link to your privacy policy, so that would be on your website. So in this case, you're acting like the developer. So you're going to have a privacy policy on your website. You're going to have user support email. Marketing email is just your primary website. You're going to have a link to your terms of service. User support URL, that can also be a contact page. Then you have to create app icons. So 1000 by 24 and a 16 by 16. Once you have these created, you're going to have to upload them here. And those are mandatory. You don't have to have these images down here, but you do have to have these images. Then you click Save Changes. Okay, the next thing we'll do is add our permissions to the app. So click on Status and Review, Items in Review, add items to this submission up here in the right. So we need Manage Pages, because we need to know what pages the person has, what pages they're allowed to post to. Publish Actions. We need Publish Pages. And then we also need Read Insights, and that's going to get us our impressions and click stats. So add 4 items. And then for each item, you're going to have to click on Add Notes, and they're asking, please explain how you plan on using published pages, for example. So what Facebook wants to know is, how do you plan on using this permission to, in their words here, enhance a person's in-app experience? So with published pages, you can write something like, we will publish content on their behalf. And then, how did you test? We tested from our website. That's a good enough answer. And then you have to do that for each one. And the answers can be similar. So how are we going to use Read Insights? And the same thing here. This can be the same on each one of these. We tested from our website. Click Save. How do you plan on using publish action? How do you plan on using publish actions? So there I put, we will publish from our website to the person's page, and same thing down here. We tested from our website. Save. Add notes here, manage pages. Post to a page. And then again, we tested from our website. Click Save. And then you click Submit for Review. It's not letting me do it right now because I didn't upload the icon we talked about just a little bit ago, the long description or these settings. That's why I had you do it here first under App Details. So first fill that out, and then you'll be able to submit all of those items. And then that's it for Facebook. You're ready to go. Next, I'll show you how to do Twitter and LinkedIn. All right, so we'll create a Twitter app. So it's apps.twitter.com. You need to be logged in. You also need to be logged into a Twitter account that's been verified with a mobile phone number. Most Twitter accounts have been. So click Create New App. The name is up to you. You can use the same name you used for Facebook. And description, no one's going to see that. That's client facing, and you're using this application inside of Social Cloud Suite. So it doesn't really matter what you put here. I just copied the application name. The website, you want to have your website name. Then the callback URL is app.socialcloudsuite.com add_pages/twitter.php, and you'll scroll down and agree to the developer agreement. Click Create Your Twitter Application. And here's our consumer API key. We can click here for Manage Keys and Access Tokens. So consumer key, copy that one. And that goes here for Twitter API key. And then consumer secret, copy that whole string, and that goes here for Twitter API secret. And then click Save. We'll go back and check that. So now we have Facebook and Twitter done. Okay, now we're here to create a LinkedIn app. So it's linkedin.com/secure/developer. You can also just Google create LinkedIn app and it's the first choice. You can click on that and you have to be logged into your account. Click add new application, application name. You can call it whatever you'd like to call it. The description can be whatever you'd like to call it. The URL should be your website. Application use, social aggregation is fine. You can leave application developers empty because it's going to include you. Live status, you can switch it to live. You have to fill out your information. You can just click all of these. Then for OAuth 2.0 redirect, it is app.socialcloudsuite.com add_pages/linkedin.php. Leave these next few empty. You don't need to do a logo. You can switch to English. You can leave these next blocks empty. Click agree and add application. And then you need the API key. Copy that. And then the secret key. I notice right now we have these both labeled the same. But it does go key first, then secret key, just like these other applications did. So key first goes here. Secret key goes here. Make sure you don't have any spaces on the end of those, and click Save. We'll go back and check. Now you're set up to post to Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, and use your own application to do the posting.